There are those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
Can we stop for ice cream, Bart? Can we stop for ice cream? Oh, it's the Max! Ho, 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 ho! The Portland Light Rail System, the Max, and that's what it actually looks like. How sweet! So end of May, June, July, and now we're into August, so...
That was the longest night of my life.
Hello, I am Simulator Deck, and welcome back to this new series of American Truck Simulator. We are here in Vegas. We are in our Kenworth that we've had on previous occasions. Having said that, it's undergone a bit of work. The paint job is a skin from the Steam Workshop, Trans-Australian. I've got some new lights on. Let's say hi to Skynet. We've got some new lights on board. That's cool. Let's have a look at the front. Some new lights at the front. New paint job on the Kenworth. So let's turn off the engine for a moment. We need to find a job because we don't have a job. Now, the last episode we were in the middle of a job, but what ended up happening, there was a new version of the game, so we had to park and we lost the job. We are in Vegas, so let's have a look and see what jobs we can pick up from Vegas. We can pick up waste paper, machine parts, empty pallets, ice cream. Actually, let's sort it. Okay, so let's sort it that way. Okay, we can take some vegetables to Winnie Mucker, empty pallets to Jackpot, tires to San Francisco, waste paper to Cody, Wyoming, equipment to Grangeville, Idaho, Santa Pokey, flour to Los Angeles, ice cream to the Grand Canyon. I don't even know what that is on the back going to Los Angeles. Waste paper to Elko. Done that page. Empty pallets to Garden City, Kansas. Cheese to San Angelo, Texas. Tires to Junction City, Kansas. Machine parts to Enid. Empty pallets to Waco. And cans to Pittsburgh in Kansas. So I just want a simple job to start with, I think. Although this is intriguing. 6 hours 42. You are about to set for a heavy haul job. Review your current truck configuration to make sure it's up to the task. We'll continue. Alright, say good morning to Skynet from...
team has been assembled to guide the mission. Let's get started.
No, we can't say hi to Skynet because we're in America. We say hi to Mr. Morgan Freeman. Good morning, Mr. Freeman. Now, I should have really looked how to get in here, but we're in a Volvo dealership and a service centre. There we go. So there's been quite a few changes here since the last time we were here. Now the truck is basically the same truck as we had previously. I've just given it a paint job and made some cosmetic changes to it.
Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right.
So we've come back from Australia. Just done a series there. Now some changes. One change should be noticeable compared to vanilla already is that we've got a lot more traffic. I've got a traffic mod installed and I'll talk about these changes as they come up. So I've installed a traffic mod that I use basically the European version of it in the Europe maps. So that adds more traffic. Oh, we're coming up to the strip.
Continue straight.
Now, I have been to Vegas a couple of times. Actually, I think it might be the next one. Now, another change we're just about to notice. The green icons have gone. And the green icons have gone. And they're replaced by either a utility cover, some people might know them as a manhole cover, or witches' hats, or traffic canes. Strap yourself in, Morgan, because... Okay, so we don't have a trailer attached, so we are going to pick up this, whatever this is.
I may be the Vice President of America, but you're the President of this car, and it's time to take action.
Alright. Oh, it's a roadwork machine, basically. Alright, so there's our beautiful looking blue Kenworth.
Our mission is to secure the safety of the American people, including you. Buckle up.
Alright, so to get out of here is going to be interesting to say the least. Alright.
Turn right.
We're out, we're clear, we're good. So 6 hours and 41 minutes, 327 miles. It's just after 10 AM on Monday. We're expected just before 5 PM on Monday. Now, a lot of the intersections are wide in Vegas, so that's going to be to our advantage.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Alright, let's get... Oops. What did I do then? Didn't even press F1. I think I pressed the actual pause button. So a Bomag machine, 71,000 tons of metal. We're heading to LA. Our next rest stop is in 13 and a half hours. There's 13 hours of our window remaining. So overall, we should be sweet. So our Vegas garage is down there. Everything's coming with us, that's good. So we're about to go on to, I think it's I-5, I-15. Got plenty of time to do the turn. So as I was saying, I've been to Vegas a couple of times. I'm not the target audience for Vegas. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't gamble. So I'm very much not the target demographic. Oh no, I thought he was giving me room and now he's just coming up. I was starting to move over. He gave me some room. I was starting to move over and then he sped up. Alright, let's see if we can build some speed up and some momentum. So we're on I-15 South. 252 kilometers away from LA. And Vegas is in the rearview mirrors. So to explain where the green icons have gone, they've been replaced. There's a mod you can get from the Steam Workshop, and any of the floating green symbols are replaced by either a utility cover or witches' hats. And also that removes all the X's that you were able to see when the road leads to somewhere that's not mapped. So you really need to follow the map. Because that mod will let you go down the road until the map runs out, and then you've got to do a U-turn. So this is the 908 that I was using in the last series. It's been repainted. It's actually a new truck, in terms of, but it's the same model. It's the same modded truck from RTA Mods that I was using before, in a different paint scheme that's available via the Steam Workshop. I do have some other paint schemes in mind for other trucks, but I don't think I'm at the right level yet. Pepsi truck. So we are going uphill at the moment, so 40 miles an hour seems to be it for the moment. And the scenery very quickly changes from the urban oasis that is Vegas into the desert. So I'm not predicting fuel fatigue to be a problem at this point. If we can stay close to the 55 miles an hour speed limit at the moment, we're good. Now, not that rain's likely at the moment, but I've also added an awesome rain mod. A lot of these mods I've used on either the Australian map or the European maps, and I thought, well, it's time to bring them to the American maps and time to do some more American episodes. Now I'm just trying to think if I installed the mod which gives us the realistic sunrise and sunset times for where we are in the year. Now, while this episode will go out later, we're currently recording this in almost the middle of March. It's almost the middle of March already. There's a blimp over there on the right hand side. What we might do now that we're off and away is give you a different view of the outside. Now I have done the actual real life drive in a car between Vegas and LA. I think I went via Interstate 10, but I could be wrong. It was a while ago now. It was 2009. Now, you would think because we're in a desert area that it would be mostly flat, but we've encountered a couple of hills, a few hills so far. So we're quite happy in the right lane, and we'll just let the other cars go around us. So for the moment at least, we're using the providers' trailers, and that's very good for us for being able to do these loads. Oh, they are hot air balloons. Oh, there's a blimp. There's a blimp and there's a hot air balloon. And there's some more hot air balloons. Alright, I've got a decision to make here, so we'll go. Wow, look at those hot air balloons. That's awesome. Best of city limits. I'm also short some levels in relation to some of the newer vehicles and other vehicles that I can purchase. So hopefully by the end of this episode, I do have Profile Kickstart enabled. Sorry, Project Jumpstart. So if I park the truck manually, I will be able to advance levels quickly and have access to new paint jobs and new trucks. So just to recap you, oh, these cars are going to want to sneak in, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Just to... Oi! Someone obviously crashed into me because I was well to the right of the lane. you know, if AI's hit me from behind changing lanes, that's AI's fault, but I always get slammed for it. Some progress around some of the other simulators, all of which you can catch on the Convoy playlist here on YouTube, on Simulator Direct. The Australian map has progressed a couple of different map versions since I started driving it, and there's more planned. One of the more notable additions is that there's AI police that are now mobile. I've done different series for Middle East, European and UK truck simulators, which has been cool, and I've used various mods in those. Japan truck simulators going well. I've even found some Japanese truck brands on the modded scene. Back to the Australian version, the hardest thing that I have is finding right-hand drive trucks. It's based on American Truck Simulator, so all the trucks are left-hand drive because they drive on the right-hand side of the road. But Australians drive on the left-hand side of the road with right-hand drive trucks. So to keep it the authentic Australian experience, I want to drive a right-hand drive truck, but they're not easy to come by. The map's picking up in popularity though, so maybe some more modders will come involved and do some, and I'll be quite happy to pay for some right-hand drive trucks. This one I paid for instance, RTA Mods. And then after buying this truck from RTA Mods, because I thought this one came from, there's a right-hand drive and there's a left-hand drive version. But the left-hand drive version is for American Truck Simulator, the right-hand drive version is for Euro Truck Simulator. I don't know how to do the conversion. So some mods work, some mods don't, that promise right-hand drive. There's a Safeway truck. Now in Australia, where I'm from, we actually used to have Safeway when I was growing up in the 80s. There's a Target truck. We still have Target. Although, interestingly, a lot of the Target stores in Australia are now becoming Kmart stores, because there's big competition between Target and Kmart. And Target really, in Australia, really haven't changed with the times, but Kmart has. Safeway in Australia has now become Woolworths, and has been Woolworths for many years. In fact, there's a whole generation or two in Australia that have never heard of Safeway. Hang on, what's this lane? Oh, it's a truck lane. So why are all these cars in the truck lane? You would think that they would want to be in the fast lanes, not behind trucks. This Vegas to LA corridor is massive for trucks. Now there are talks of a high-speed passenger train line going in between California and Vegas. Interestingly though, the current plans for high-speed rail in from Vegas to California doesn't take it all the way into LA. You're going to have to actually change trains, but we'll wait and see. It'll be the West Coast version of Brightline that's been very popular in Florida. And if you like all things American, there are episodes on my train simulator playlist called I Choose You. And there's many American episodes on those playlists, trains from around America. Now this current batch of truck simulators, I was only going to record in the month of January. Then I found the Australian map, so January became February and February became March. But I need to stop before April. Are we exiting here, Morgan Freeman? Heading to LA? I think we might be. I think this may be where I went on Interstate 10 from here. There's an ambulance. Yes, we're exiting. Come on, Morgan. Need a bit more warning, buddy.
Keep right.
There we go.
Exit right. Exit right. In 400 meters, turn right.
So we don't want to go to Phoenix. Now I'm using the vanilla map. I'm not using a ProMods map. But of course I have installed other mods. SES that produces American Truck Simulator are actually in the process of reworking parts of California. California was the original state for American Truck Simulator, so some of the California sections are quite old, so they're being revamped. I hope they give me a decent right-hand lane here. We've got 73 miles to go. So it's all been interstate driving, which has been good. I don't think we're in California yet, are we? Haven't seen the signs, because normally there's inspection points and for especially for agriculture, there's agricultural check stations on the border. Good one. I think too, I do have real companies installed as well from memory. Alright, we may need to, and we are, heading towards Bakersfield. Because otherwise, if we go in straight, we'll be heading into San Diego. So we're about to hit I-5.
Keep right. And exit right.
But it's funny. For ages, the signs have been pointing to LA. They've been going Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, Los Angeles, and all of that suddenly disappeared. So we entered California. I didn't even see any of the inspection stations or anything like that.
Keep left.
Keep left. Good one. Los Angeles downtown, 1 mile. Now, I'm not actually sure if we're going downtown Los Angeles or outskirts, but we are exiting.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Now, I've got to be careful here because it curves a bit. I think I changed some specs of the truck. I think I put a bigger engine in it. So I'm in the middle of a fleet change program, fleet modernisation program. It's another fire truck. Now, in terms of the fire departments and also the police departments in America, it's very hard to localize them because there are so many different fire departments and police departments in America compared to Australia that's got 1 or 2 per state. So we've got 26 minutes to go. Our departure time has blown out, but considering we're an oversized overmass load, I'm not surprised.
Keep left.
Keep left. LA discovered. Now, I basically had to start again when I got the new computer, so a lot of these cities I've discovered before, but I'm rediscovering them for Steam achievements. police city limits. Now the traffic mod, obviously the AI traffic, and to increase the amount of AI traffic, obviously hasn't taken into account LA. Gee, we went through the city limits of LA rather quickly. Because traffic would be way heavier than this. I don't know how high my truck is. I guess we're about to find out. We're long rather than high. You'd think they'd say no trucks in the right-hand lane, just to be on the safe side. Now we're going to be exiting shortly. That truck barely fit and it was in the right-hand lane. Now, what lane do I need to be in? That is the question. So the freeway just ends? Is that what they're trying to tell me? There's some actual traffic lights up here. Actually, I'm going to need the extra. I'm going to need the extra room. Oh, anyway, Burger King truck. Oh, now's the perfect time to go around, actually. That worked out well.
Keep left. And then turn left.
All right, we'll wait
Turn
for
left.
we'll wait for the traffic lights, Mr. Morgan Freeman. So we're almost here. So there's our wide load. Oh, we're a good looking rooster. So here we go. So there's a beach over there. That's cool. A recruitment agency. Alright.
Turn left. You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan Freeman. Alright. Head towards the red flags on your map. Oh, here we go. This isn't too hard. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. Now, the reason why I'm even attempting it is because I need a bonus XP to get more trucks and paint jobs. Alright, we're right now. Excellent. Proficiency and long distance delivery bonus. 328 miles, 10 hours and 13 minutes, including loading, and I got ripped off on my delivery bonus. Alright, so on the next episode, we are going to head back to the freight market. We are in Los Angeles. We need to rest first before we take on any new loads, but there's going to be a lot of loads to take. I've been Simulator Dirk. You've been wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you next time. I severely got ripped off on that for parking. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time, and bye for now.
There are those who would like to see you fail in your journey. That's not going to happen on my watch. Let's go.
Can we stop for ice cream, Bart? Can we stop for ice cream? Oh, it's the Max! Oh, the Portland Light Rail System, the Max, and that's what it actually looks like. How sweet! Okay, end of May, June, July, and now we're into August, so...
That was the longest night of my life.